Hi, welcome to the daily dose of Brands mentoring. So, this is your cup of coffee, and I'll go into today's topic, which is break the rules. There is rules, but when you're master of it, you break the rules. So, I have a very interesting story. How how by paying a fine can skyrocket your brand's visibility. In 1984, Nike executed a marketing masterstroke. They willingly paid, listen to this, $410,000 in fine so that Michael Jordan could wear black sneakers on the court. No, at that time, the NBA, the National Basketball Association, mandated that players' sneakers are 51% white. So violating this rule result in a $5,000 fine per game. So over an 82 game period in that year, in 84, these fines mounted to 410,000. And Jordan's black and red sneakers stood out in stark contrast in all the predominantly. Can you just imagine everyone's wearing white footwear and he's wearing this black and red, right? So these iconic shoes were the first edition of Air Jordans. It was first introduced. Of course, now it's already 40 years, right? So the buzz was, of course, immediate. Everyone was talking, hey, this player is fined every game for his striking sneakers. So this Nike's bold strategy was paying off. You're willing to pay the fine. So the controversy made Jordan a focal point, propelled the Nike sales through the roof. So by season end that year, Michael Jordan was named the NBA Rookie of the Year. He was quite young then. He's not as famous then, right? And Nike sold over 126 million worth of Air Jordans just from one product. Cheap, right? Compared to 410,000, right? 126 million sales. So even today, Jordan's ones are the first shoes that come in mind when we hear Nike. Nike, oh, Air Jordan, right? Or Jordan ones. So last year, the entire Jordan brand generated over $6 billion in sales, earning Michael Jordan more than 1.5 million in lifetime royalties. So this is a win-win situation. The legendary move proved that sometimes breaking the rules can make all the difference. So a side note here, I often wondered that maybe Apple copied Nike's Air Jordan since introduced in 1984, and for MacBook Air. So MacBook Air was introduced in January 2008, 24 years later. I think they may have copied that, right? So it's a known fact that top brands, top leaders, singers, film directors, they copy and steal from each other. They get inspired, they adapt from each other. So of course sometimes they get sued for copyright, but you've seen all the movie greats like Quentin Tarantino. He copied from this. When he would watch a lot of movies when he was in a Blockbuster rental. Those days you rent videos, right? And he never studied film school. He did his own thing, and he's now done. He's going for 10 movies in his lifetime, and all are funny, like Kill Bill and this and that, right? So the other one, of course, is Star Wars, and George Lucas was not original. He copied from everything, from Samurai series, even cutting off one arm in one of the series in Star Wars. It's all copied from from the spaghetti westerns. So he copied everything. But of course, when he saw Star Wars in the late 70s, he was like, wow, this is so new, but it's actually all copied. So we all copy from each other. So break the rules. Of course, you got to know the rules first before you break them. And then sometimes even paying a fine may be worth it. If you're controversial, if it's banned. In fact, the more you ban something, the more it becomes popular. The more you boycott something, it becomes more popular. What you put energy and focus in grows bigger. So this is the power of PR. And a lot of people don't understand. A lot of the authorities, they think they can ban it. They're actually giving more energy to it. So this is why it is counterproductive. So break the rules. This is Robran from the Leaderfinity series, which is my premium leadership program. Details below. Subscribe to our Robran show.